decisions are getting ready to be made based on we beating some. But that's the thing. 80% of the teams right now are either 4-10 or 7 or 6-8.
Cincinnati put 50 up against y'all.
Man, I'm not even gonna dignify that with a.
I'm just. They'll put 50 up. Who y'all gonna guard?
Ain't nobody. No quarterback has thrown for 300 yards first. I will say that.
Okay.
I gotta hang my hat on something. Like I said, a lot of these decisions are getting ready to be made. Jay Gruden's gonna stick around for another year. Kirk Cousins.
He got one more year and he's done.
Could be. So let's move on, man. I know something near and dear to you. We almost out of here.
Let's talk about them Buckeyes. They should have been in the top 4. They lost one game, and if they was in the mix, in a one-game format, nobody can beat Urban Meyer. In a one-game format, nobody can beat him.
You just ran all over my build-up to this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Obviously, Shaw is a Buckeye fan. I respect the Buckeyes, man. I really was disappointed that
Keep Michigan's ass, didn't they?
Well, we didn't have no. I mean, if you listen to me, I had my concerns and my issues with our team, but that's a done deal. But I'm just talking about y'all had one game. Y'all had one job that we knew from the beginning.
It was cold outside.
Get out of here.
And they didn't feed the boy. They didn't feed him.
But I'm saying,
they didn't feed him the ball.
That's Michigan State's fault.
No, that's why they're in the playoff.
But I feel like, in real talk, it's unfortunate that you hold amateurs, 19, 20-some-year-old kids to that slim of a margin of error that you lose one game when Iowa was down there playing nobody in the other half of the division or the other half of the conference. And like you said, Urban and his team had one off weekend in inclement weather. But the thing is, man, y'all was playing a pair of backups combined to make a starter, and y'all came in there and let the Spartans push y'all around at home.
He ain't even run the ball. Zeke went to the media the next day, said, "You got to give me the ball."
He did that in the locker room. Let me ask you this, though. I forgot one thing I didn't hit on. Did you see what our man Steve Harvey did today or yesterday?
I heard about it on the radio. He crowned the wrong one, and
Steve done gave the Miss Universe to Columbia. Columbia should have been in the intro. I'm sorry, people. Steve done went out there and gave the crown to Columbia. And Steve had to come out there while everybody was celebrating and said, "I'm sorry." "Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Can I come back next week?"
Man, I told you.
Can I come back next week?
I got one set up for Wednesday. Pay me no mind Wednesday. But look, he said, "I'm sorry." But he had to give it to Miss Philippines. But I'm just saying, in a situation like Duke and I believe it was Miami that they lost to on those bad calls. Michigan State had them bad call, that questionable call on the road versus Nebraska. Steve could come out the back from the green room and give the crown to the right woman. But in this college football, man, you got one bad weekend and you done. One bad Saturday and you done.
Right now, and you are a true Michigan diehard to your soul. Who could beat Ohio State right now? Who could beat them?
I'm with you that they deserve. So let's. I don't know if anybody can, because I'm not sold on Alabama. I like Clemson for some different reasons, but I don't know if Clemson
ain't got hit in the mouth yet.
Exactly, and Ohio State's been there.
Dabo Swinney don't know how to call them plays when he get hit in the mouth.
Maybe not. Who else is it? Michigan State. and Oklahoma. I don't never the same way you just said you didn't trust Rivera. I don't trust Bob Stoops in no playoff game, in no bowl game. So let me ask you, man, is six teams, 4 to 6 too few?
I think
it's 8 too many.
I think 6 is better than 4.
But you wouldn't go with the 8.
Cause who you gonna put in there? Cause actually, literally, if you was to do the math, Ohio State wouldn't even be in if it was 6.
They would have made the math work though. Cause that's the thing we've got. Stanford's not a perennial college powerhouse.
They got 2 losses.
I get that, but I'm saying you have we got Notre Dame and Ohio State on the outside looking in. If it's those types of programs sitting on that's the first 2, the first 3 out, very quickly they're gonna adjust this 6 games to it's 4 teams to 6. This is my one fear, and then we're gonna move on and close this out. I know I'm with you. We can't count on 8 teams a year in the college ranks because when you just said we only have 5 quarterbacks in all of pro football, we got even less in college football. But my fear with 6 teams is that we're gonna trust for a college football team to not play for a week, let these other 4 teams play, and then they advance. I'm not comfortable with a college team bouncing back from that bye week. That's my problem with 6 teams.
Urban Meyer said, excuse my language, Urban Meyer said, man, put me in the room with him. Ain't nobody, he can't beat no room. 2 weeks to prepare? Ain't nobody gonna beat him. You see what he did to your boy? No, you don't want.
Hey. That Michigan 2016 class is shaping up to be a monster. That's hey.
Oh Lord,
our goal. the first question was, could we go 500? Then it was, could they win 8 games? Then it was a bunch of people as the season after week 1 they can win 10 games.
Y'all can't even get Urban has the top 10 out of y'all state. He has the top 10. Y'all can't even keep They all want to come to Columbus.
Now you didn't got me off my game.
I'm sorry.
No, but I'm saying, who's the running back that decommitted from
y'all to come to us?
No, he decommitted from Ohio State to go to us.
No, he came back to us.
Oh, he's come back since leaving.
Yeah, he left, came back.
Anyway, we don't want him anyway. He can't even make up his mind.
We'll see him in 2 years.
What do you see Weaver doing up there with Connor moving on? We got a young man here in the area, Messiah.
He's gonna do good. I seen him at the last game.
Is it DeWeaver?
They played.
It's not
DeWeaver.
Messiah DeWeaver.
Yeah, he's gonna be a good system quarterback. He's a good 4-year guy.
Does he start year 1?
No.
Red shirt.
Back up.
Those 2 guys that kicked y'all's butt, they get to play this year.
Messiah's gonna be good in 3 years. He's gonna be a heck of a junior and a senior.
Okay. Look, thank you for rocking with the show. This is kind of the more important thing was for me to get back on the horse. I want to pay respects to my partner that's no longer here. Like I said, I'm trying to get Shaw interested in what I'm doing and trying to be a real friend of the show, a big contributor to the show. It's a little rusty tonight, but doing what I needed him to do, and I, just like I said, introducing another voice of the Pay Me No Mind family. Before we get out of here, though, man, I did have one down here. You done threw the notes to the side and everything. Who goes first, man? Ohio State's Ezekiel Elliott or the Heisman Trophy winner Derrick Henry out of Bama? Roll Tide.
Joey Bosa out of Ohio State goes number 1.
You would take Bosa over number 1 overall?
He's a disruptive force. He's a killer. He done put his mic down. He didn't want to talk no more. But Nah, you got to take Joey Bosa, defensive end. He's going to disrupt, kill, and do everything that he needs to do. And wide receivers, no. You got to get Joey Bosa.
Okay, so that's cool.
And I ain't even seen, like, have you seen have you seen what's the name's big board? I ain't even seen his big board. I ain't even looking.
I haven't seen nothing. I just saw one of the bug nut guys locally here was emphatic about that Zeke goes before Derrick Henry, man.
Zeke might not go in the first round. I mean, cause they don't value running backs like that no more.
Well, see that, and that's all I'm saying, man. It's just a topic, but I asked this because sometimes I want to talk some sports on Twitter and everything with some of these people, but my man from the Bug Nuts made like this definitive statement, like Zeke is gonna be the first one to go, and if you think differently, you wasting your time. And I'm like,
he'll look good in Dallas, though. He would look really good in Dallas. But now, as far as number one pick, Joey Bosa.
Okay, from your days as a running back, who goes? And I know it comes down to team need, best player on the. I know all these different factors come in, but all things considered equal, if you have Bosa's gone already, which running back do you take first, Zeke or Derrick Henry?
I take Zeke. Zeke tough. Zeke is tough, and he got the whole little hurdle thing he got going on. I would take Zeke. Derrick Henry, there's no Alabama running back that's actually done anything in the league.
Now you fell into my trap. Now he fell into my trap. How we going? And this is the comment that I wanted to say to the Bug Nuts guy is like, I get it. I do like Zeke a little better because I like a more compact back.
He was a track guy.
Zeke.
Yeah, Zeke was a track guy.
Guy. I like these physical in the blocking game. He can catch a little bit, right? Derrick Henry's 6'2". Something up there. He's one of those taller running backs. But I'm just saying, if we're gonna go to Ohio State, what Ohio State running backs are burning it up? I was excited when I saw from the Niners, Carlos Hyde. I was excited in week 1 when he put in work. I was excited. I don't know where he's been the last 16 weeks.
It's the Niners. Harbaugh gone.
What happened to Beanie Wells? I know Joe Montgomery got drafted. Boom Herron was over in Indianapolis. He never got in there and did anything. Now Mark Henry. My man down for New Orleans.
He looked good now.
He had some signs this year. Lacey, he got some issues with his weight, but he shows flashes. Trent Richardson was a total bust. I'm saying both programs, in my opinion, don't have the greatest track record at the moment. But I will be honest. I believe I take Zeke first. I mean, I would probably take Zeke over Henry this year. But I do feel like it's not a.
He's a home run hitter. He's a home run hitter.
You think he can run for more yards than what Gurley did in year 1?
Yes, he's a home run hitter. Like, he was a state champion in the 100-meter dash and the 110-meter hurdles. He's a home run hitter.
All right. So we're gonna get ready to wrap this up. Anything else, man? Any final thoughts?
Nah, that was good. I can't wait to do it again.
No, like I said, Wednesday I'm trying to get CB gonna be in town.
I'll be gone by Wednesday.
Oh, that's right. You out of here.
I'm leaving tomorrow.
That's right. Anyway, like I said, man, thanks for coming on tonight. I appreciate your time, man. I really wanted to kind of do a send off for my man who's no longer with us. The show wasn't as kind of what I really like to do. What I aim for on a